It is said that wars are only won upon the anvil of honor.
Others believe victory requires strategy and a mastery of power.
War is deception. A game played best from the shadows.
Only strength and raw power can assure total dominance.
But of course, you could forget all that and just have fun! Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft.
Welcome to the GG Guide, where I review a different game every episode for your entertainment, and today I'm going to be playing Hearthstone. And for those of you who don't know, this is basically a turn-based strategy card game, which I've been having a ton of fun with for the last several months. And you can play it on mobile, you can play it on Windows, PC, tablet, basically any OS or device you can think of, you can play Hearthstone on, so there's no worries there. And it actually has over 30 million players, because it was made by Blizzard, one of my favorite game developers and one of the richest game developers in the world. So you can expect some really high quality from this, and luckily they delivered with this game. I'm going to start off by showing you the basics for those of you who haven't played. It's got some basic options, just changing the resolution, quality, some battle.net options for those of you who are playing on PC, and basic sound, resume, and there's only one type of game mode style. They're all very similar. This is basically just play online, and this is play against NPCs, and this is play online but play ranked. So there's no like building your special deck with like cards you paid $1 billion for and being OP. This is perfectly fair for those of you who are the hardcore or competitive players out there, because this game does have a very active competitive scene. There's like tournaments of hundreds of thousands of dollars going for this game, so that's the game mode for you. And Tavern Brawl, that's basically just the free-for-all mess of random game modes. They chuck random things in there all the time, just something to spice it up. Alright, now, they do charge money, even though I didn't mention this yet. This is a free game, guys. Yes, you heard me correctly. This is 100% free. But I'm going to show what they actually sell in the shop a bit later. Let's head to the collection to start with, because for those of you who play World of Warcraft or WoW, this will be very familiar to you. You can pick your class, and every class has different cards. Now, if you played WoW, you actually recognize all of these moves are from the MMO WoW. So if you play that game, you could actually automatically recognize all these different moves, all these classes, all these like characters, without even having to read all the text below it. You could get an understanding of what it does. Well, some of them are a little bit different, I just noticed when I read Blessing of Wisdom, but you can get a rough idea just by reading it, because it is all based off WoW. Now, once you've picked your class, you pick a bunch of cards that are specific to that class, and then you go through and pick a bunch of neutral cards, which all the classes have access to. Once you've built your deck, you can then go and play the game. Now, let's go into playing the game. Actually, I'll quickly cover crafting, because this is really important. This is kind of the addiction side of the game. You go, oh man, I gotta collect all the cards. If you're planning to collect all the cards, you'll be here for a very long time, my friend, because I've been playing, I don't know, at least like 300 or 400 games or something, and I have nowhere near all the cards, not even close. You can get all these cards in like a gold rare version as well. There's a ton of legendary cards, which cost even more to create, 1600 dust to create, and you only get 400 for disenchanting. As you can see, if I went to this card, if I wanted to disenchant this one, I would get 20 dust. And if I wanted to create it, it'll cost me 100 dust. So I do actually have 135, so I could create one of these if I want to. But I do not want to waste it on that trash card. I'll be saving it for when I want to build a deck later. If you don't know what building a deck is or how this works, you're going to have to Google it. That's what I'm saying. This is one of the major disadvantages of the game, is that you need patience and reading, researching, working out which decks and building your decks and spending a lot of time in this maker, crafting different cards, disenchanting them to get the ones you need. Then they patch something, change it, you got to change it again. So that is the only downside to the game, but there's lots of positives. As you can see, the art's amazing, the music is amazing, the graphics are amazing, its compatibility is amazing. Now, that's actually going to the quest log. This is where you can see all your characters' levels. You can see I've obviously played a bit. This is 133 wins in play mode. I've got some arena wins as well. I've got the classes, and they're your daily quests where you can get some extra gold. I'd highly recommend doing them. Now for the shop, what you guys are all looking at. You're going, hey, this is a free game. They're going to be scamming money out of us left, right, and center. Well, luckily for you, they didn't really. They didn't really. That's all I have to say. Because you can buy everything in this game with coins, or most of the stuff with coins. This is the basic deck with all the cards, and you can buy packs for real money. Wow, that is actually a really sick animation. I haven't clicked that before. That's so sick. Anyway, you can just buy one pack for 100 coins. Now, of course, if you want to spend $84, you can get a ton of packs, and you'll have a ton of cards, and you'll have an advantage in the play mode, but you don't need to. You can just buy the coins, you can play arena, so it's perfectly fair no matter what. And then they released an expansion. When they release some new cards, they add it to a new expansion, and they just release it like this, so you got to buy more packs or play more games. And this is actually the latest expansion, the Grand Tournament. So I'm going to go ahead and actually buy a pack for 100 coins, because I was saving up some coins before doing this video. Bam, I just bought myself a pack. Adventure, these are like the single player versus NPCs. You buy them, it has a bit of storyline, a bit of voice acting, a bit of animations, maybe a cutscene here and there, but you don't really need to be honest. You can get the cards other ways, and when you're building decks you only need very specific cards. And then heroes, I've honestly never messed around with this. It looks like just a skin. It looks like when you're playing the warrior, you get Bronzebeard instead of the default warrior.
I'm ready.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, it'll look like that. That's what your cards will look like, and you get a shiny new animation next to it. Pretty simple. You can buy them if you want. You don't need to though. So we'll get out of that. We'll go to open pack, so I can open my first pack. Well, this is actually probably like my 30th pack, but this is the first one to see on camera. And it's just like CSGO or whatever the latest CS game is, where you open up the crates, you're opening up packs. You drop it in there. Boom! And what did I get? I think they're all trash. But one of them was supposed to be rare. I guess this is the rare. Maybe. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyway, nothing particularly good. There we go. I just wasted my 100 coins, which took about 10 games to get. Anyway, what I'm actually going to be doing today is just doing the NPC adventure, because this has the most storyline and gives me time to explain stuff as I'm going along. And the gameplay is exactly the same as if I was versing a real player, except the NPC's there and we get some voice acting in the background. So, you can actually buy this with real money, but I just bought the first level with some coins I had to save up like 700, and I did the first 2 levels already.
By Ragnaros. Fight through them to
Reach the Fire Lord. I love the voice acting and the animations in this game. I swear they're the best. So now I'm on this guy, I believe is the boss, and his hero power is deal 30 damage. That cannot be right. It's some type of troll Blizzard, the funniest people ever, because if he did 30 damage, I'd be dead in one shot. And if I complete it, I get these 2 cards, and I get this card when I complete this whole mission, which I believe this is the last one, because that's the guy I'm versing, so I'm assuming I get his card for beating him. And for these guys, I got some other cards when I won that. But anyway, let's jump straight into the game so you guys can see the gameplay. These are all my decks, as you can see. I used to play like several months ago, and the decks have been outdated. I deleted cards or something. The Hunter Rush is the only deck I have. It still does something, so that's play. Hopefully it's good enough for me to win this game. It would be embarrassing if I lost against the NPC during my recording, but I'm not going to edit it out anyway, because you guys can see exactly what happens. If you lose to a boss, you may want to modify your deck. Oh man, that means it's going to be hard. Those wankers. I know it's going to be hard, because his hero power is deal 30 damage.
Let the hunt begin.
Please don't absolutely wreck me. So here's my starting card. You can choose to replace them, get a new card if you don't think it'll be good. And seeing as that cost 4 mana to use, I thought I'll get rid of it. Your mana's down here, and if see I have 1 mana now, so I can use any of the cards that cost 1 mana. So I'm just going to chuck the beast down. Oh, his hero power can't be used. So I can't kill this card, otherwise he can use his hero power, which one-shots me. That's interesting, alright. So that's given me a chance. That's the counter to the troll. That's the troll, 30 damage when I've only got 30 health, but that's the thing that's stopping him from using it. So that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. So I just used the card, cost me 1 mana, and now I can only use my card that has 0 mana, which is change a minion's health to 1. I won't want to do that, so I am my turn. He draws a card, he plays his cards, he can attack me. Oh, what? I thought it doesn't attack minions unless they have taunt. So it just attacks 1 health every turn. Oh man, that's putting the pressure on. I might actually lose this. And my hero power is to do 2 damage. It's not 30 damage, but it's still 2 damage. We'll go with just using the hero power, and I'll go straight for face. There's kind of 2 strategies to this game as well. I'm no expert, I'm no competitive player, but you can either control the field, trying to get as many minions and killing their minions as possible, or you just go straight for face, which is just hitting his main health pool of 30, which is now 26 right here. You just keep hitting it and ignore the minions on the field. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do. Alright. I'm gonna go... Oh, I stuffed that up. I should have played this card first, because then I would have done 1 damage. But actually, I didn't want to hit either of these, because this summons an imp. And this one, if it dies, he one-shots me. So I don't know if that was a benefit or a disadvantage. That card's actually really bad now that I think about it. Probably shouldn't have played it. Lucky it does have 3 health, though. Alright, good enough, good enough, good enough. End turn. Now, you can also muck around at the sides here, like touching this makes little noises. You can whack this a bunch of times and craft a weapon. Splash the water. You can, what can you do here? You can light up these. And then this thing sinks, that's pretty cool. You can pull out this chain, unplugs that. It's sick just interacting with the backgrounds. There's different maps, different stuff to interact. I actually really like it. What did he play? Whenever I cast a spell, gain 1 attack. This is a spell though. I'm gonna go for it, I reckon. And I'm just gonna go for face. Let's go for face, boys. Let's go straight for face. All the damage, all the damage. I'm doing fairly well if I do say so myself. Yeah, we'll end turn there. And you can actually like fill this thing back up. I just love the background, it's sick, and all the different levels have different stuff there, really cool. Alright. Did I mention this game had 30 million players and there's like 10 million people have logged in the last few months or something? Like, it's crazy the amount of people playing this game. You're missing out, so go download it, guys. As I said, it's free. You don't want to miss out. Alright, I can do a big play here. This is my big play. That gave him more. That's alright, that's alright. 1. Oh, he's gonna be very, very low. Ooh, yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. I've won this for sure now. I have won it. He cannot beat me. I've beaten the boss first try. Am I a beast and a legend at this game? I think so. And is this... What is this game? What is it? I'm gonna tell you as soon as I beat this guy. Oh, a taunt. Deal 1 damage to all. What a troll. I bet that's scripted to play automatically when he gets low on health. You bloody troll. That's going to do 1 damage to this. That's so troll. I could just attack him here actually. With this spell. Wow, I'm a noob. Anyway. Sniped, bitch! That's what I'm talking about. I could have just used my hero ability as well. That, my friends, is what I call GG. I've won the game. I beat the boss.
Leave none alive.
Should have slain that other dwarf. What do you mean? If I slayed that other dwarf, I would have died, you noob scrub cake. What did he say that for? Anyway, I get those 2 cards, and do I get the boss card? I don't get the boss card. Oh! Oh! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if that'll be a good card or not. I might put it into my deck, or I might not, but I got the card. Class challenge unlocked. You can also attempt the insanely difficult Heroic Blackrock Depths. I don't know, I might try to do that if I'm pretty good at the game, bro. Yep, there's the class challenges I unlocked. There's the heroic mode. Actually, I haven't done these class challenges. Can you defeat the boss using this special hunter deck? Can you defeat the boss using this special mage deck? So you get a special mage card or hunter card for doing that. So that's interesting. That's lucky I unlocked that so I could show you guys that. And of course the heroic mode is just the harder version of normal. Now I do want to announce something very special to you guys. I will be doing a giveaway every single month on my channel for this series. It's going to be absolutely amazing because I'll be giving away hundreds of dollars of free games. 100% free. I said free 5 times in this sentence. It's free, guys. You do not have to pay anything to enter, and I'll be giving you free games, Steam keys, Origin keys, CDs, whatever games I can get. I'll be giving them away every month to you guys. All you have to do is click the link up on screen now, or go into the description below and click the giveaway link. It'll take you to another website and it'll ask you to support my channel just by liking, subscribing, following, tweeting, all that type of stuff. The more things you do on that list, the more entries you get and the higher chance you have of winning the giveaway. And it's going to be amazing because I'm going to be giving away free games. I guess that's pretty much it for that though. How I'm going to be getting these games, I'm either going to be buying them, getting them given to me as sponsorships when I contact companies, or when someone gives me a CD key to review in this series, I'm going to ask them for 2. One for me to review the game, and one for you guys for supporting me for me to put in the giveaway. So that'll be pretty cool. Also, don't forget to like the video, subscribe so you don't miss out on the future episodes. Check out this playlist if you're interested in looking at all my other videos and all my other GG series. Just head over to the description, click that playlist and just leave it playing all day, watching videos. That's what I do, and that's all for today. So yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace!